Hi class, my name is Milos Bistursi and I was responsible for the case of T&JTowing versus Justin Kurtz. Before I begin, I just want to ask for your forgiveness if you see me look down. I have some notes here that will help keep me on track and help me deliver the correct information out. So some starting information. Justin Kurtz, who was a 21-year-old senior at the time at Western Michigan University, he claims that his vehicle was towed unlawfully by T&J Towing Company based out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. He claims that the tow truck driver broke the windshield of his car, removed his parking permit, thus giving the tow truck company a valid reason to tow his car. Obviously very upset by this, Justin took to the social media website Facebook to air his grievances. He basically told this story on there. And quickly, in the matter of a couple of weeks, the website had close to 14,000 members, and many of these members had their own negative stories to tell, and just bad, just unlawful stories about the towing company. Obviously, this is terrible for the towing company. It's just terrible publicity. So this is what brings us to the lawsuit. On April 5th, 2010, T&J lawsuit files a defamation suit against Justin Kurtz on the amount of $750,000, and they want him to retract statements and delete the web page. They claim that the allegations by Justin are libelous and slanderous, and they claim that the comments made by others that Justin has no merit of the truth about them, and they claim that these statements are dishonest. As a result, the business suffered greatly. They lost many business accounts, and the owner actually estimated that he lost close to $175,000 of business while this event was taking place. The issue here is defamation, which is basically saying something that's untrue about someone or some business. There's something called a SLAP lawsuit, which stands for the Strategic Lawsuit Against Public Participation. What this is it's big businesses and government officials. They consider it that they're kind of bullying citizens into retracting negative statements, which may actually be true, but the business just doesn't want it, and they threaten them with a lawsuit, and they actually do follow through with lawsuits, and they ask for just amazingly high amounts of money. And the citizens obviously are very afraid of this, so they do retract their statements. It's sort of like them bullying citizens into just, not saying the truth, not saying anything bad about businesses. There are three basic elements of defamation. The first is intent. Obviously, that's just wanting to say something. The second one is false statements. These could be published. These could be email, this could be face-to-face, this could be implication, just anything along those lines. And the last element of defamation is that it harms the reputation. This is the damage. This is harming the reputation of an individual and the individual's business. The student took an interesting defense. Basically, the student and his attorney claimed that it's his First Amendment right to speak the truth about what happened. He's constitutionally protected, and he has an unalienable right of freedom of speech. And as a result, he's also countersuing for the amount of money that it took to get his car returned, which is $118. He is countersuing for his attorney fees, and he's countersuing for damages and losses in the amount of $25,000. Ultimately, what happened with this case is neither party really won. Both parties decided that neither of them will probably win money, and it will just be a waste of time, it will be a waste of money to continue. What ultimately happened was Justin didn't have to pay the $750,000, obviously, and Justin actually agreed to remove the page, and the damage that happened to T&J Towing Company obviously can't be taken back. Eventually they had to claim for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, and they eventually had to change their name just because the publicity was so negative that there was no coming back from that. Many people might wonder, well, why didn't the towing company just sue Facebook? and they may want to sue Facebook because Facebook has such deep pockets, and unlike Justin, they could actually pay the $750,000. But T&J Towing Company cannot actually sue Facebook. There's a federal law that protects web page owners and internet service providers from defamation cases, so there was no way that they could actually sue Facebook. Hopefully you guys enjoyed reading the case, and hopefully I explained it pretty well. Hopefully the PDF file explained it pretty well. And if you have any questions, feel free to put up a note card and ask, and I will quickly respond. I look forward to the rest of the class. Thank you guys for listening, and have a great night.